Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how you can make a snow globe from Fallout New Vegas. The first thing you're going to need is an empty snow globe. You can get these ones pretty cheap online. I got this in a pack of 3 for about $15 on eBay. They come in different sizes, but this is the smallest one they had. I'll put a link down below for you guys if you're interested, and the set also comes with snow globe snow and instructions. It doesn't come with glue, so you can pick up glue like this from Home Depot or similar stores for like $3 or so. This one is plastic bonding glue, which is perfect because we're working with plastic. The next thing you'll need is the insert. I made this one in Photoshop from some pictures of the in-game snow globes. I'm not going to go into that because it's a tedious process, but if you know Photoshop, it's just a matter of separating the foreground and the background and then filling in all the gaps with the clone tool and the paintbrush tool. So it's not that hard, it's just really long and tedious. If you don't know Photoshop, that probably sounds like nonsense to you, so you could always just print out the picture of the globe from the game and then like trace over it and do the same thing, or draw your own picture. Either way, it works. Or you could even use polymer clay, because I know that polymer clay holds up in water if you bake it. And just whatever you're using, make sure that it's waterproof. If you print it out on paper like I did, you're going to have to cut it out very carefully and laminate it so that the water can't get in. You can get self-laminate papers at office supply stores, and you can also laminate them there. And I believe you can get things laminated at post offices too. Just make sure you cut out your inserts before laminating them, because you need to have an edge of laminate around the figure so that water can't seep in. And also you should leave a small part down at the bottom so that you can fold it over and your figure will be able to stand up. You can also just do that with the laminate, but I like to leave the white space there so I remember to do it, because, you know, you don't want to mess up your laminate because it costs more to make those errors. Next, you're just going to use scissors or an X-Acto knife to cut out the inserts, and just be sure to leave a bit of the laminate all the way around the edge as a precaution. Now you're going to glue your figures to the base of the snow globe and let it dry. So with this plastic bonding glue, you use the activator on both sides of whatever you're going to glue, and you let that sit for 60 seconds. Then you go in with the glue on only one of the things you're going to glue down and hold that for 30 more seconds. It's a long process, but this glue really holds up, so I recommend it if you're using plastics. If you look at the snow globes from the game, they have different color backgrounds. These ones both had blue tone backgrounds. I've seen this achieved by glass staining, but I'll show you how to do a bit of a cheaper method. For this, I just used things I had lying around the house, but you could also find this very easily at a drugstore, and it's just a blue marker and clear nail polish. You can use whatever works for you as long as it's waterproof and you make sure you seal it. I would definitely recommend using more expensive things if you're going for the exact replica, but for our purposes, I'm just making this for fun, so the nail polish works just fine. You could probably also use dyes, maybe even food dye or hair dye, I'm not sure, but just test it to see if it bleeds first, and make sure you seal it. So I would seal it and then I would put it in water submerged for a few days just to see if it bleeds or not. For this method, I'm just coloring one side of the snow globe blue with marker and then sealing it with clear nail polish. So you don't have to worry about the brush strokes being perfect, because they're not going to be. So if you don't like the way it looks, just keep layering it until it looks the way you want it. Just make sure between coatings to dry it each time. So this is what it looks like after a few coatings, and then once it's dry, you can glue the snow globe top to the bottom, and then let that dry as well. And you're going to do the same plastic bonding method of using the activator and then letting that sit for 60 seconds and then using the regular glue and holding that for 30 seconds. Now it's time to add the snow and water. You can add the snow first if you like, but I would just be careful because you can kind of get out of control with the snow fast. Less snow is definitely more, and I like to just mix it in with the glycerin and water to see how it moves first. The more glycerin you add to the water, the slower the snow will move, and you can find glycerin at most craft stores and even some drug and grocery stores, so look out for that. And if you can't find that, I've heard that baby oil also works. Next, you're going to use a funnel or some sort of pipette to squeeze the water into the hole at the base, then seal with the plug and you're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know in the comments if you like this, and thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more video game themed crafts. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.